Hello YouTube, my name is Ghostly Shadow. I am here today in studio for the first Brain episode on our channel. Now, the reason we called ourselves Brain and Game is because our plan was that we'd do one Brain and one Game episode every day, where we play a game, and then I also teach Kaylin, aka Ninja Bro, how to do something in studio. Say hi, Ninja.
Hello.
Yeah. So he's here with me now. Have no idea if you can hear him. Sorry if you can't. But I am going to teach him how to build something or how to build, and then he's going to use those skills to build something of my choice, and I have already chosen. You guys will find out later on. So the first thing you're going to need to know how to do is insert a part, because you've never used Studio before, have you? So how you insert a part is you come up here and you press home. See this part?
Yeah.
You insert a part. And now you notice how it's got these things on it, right? Those are called studs. And basically, you don't want those. They look ugly. So what you do is you come into properties, you scroll down to surface, and you change all of them to smooth or smooth no outlines. I prefer smooth no outlines, so I'm going to do that. Now, say this is just a brick, right? Just a gray concrete brick, right? Boring. Let's just turn it into a rock real quick. What you can do is you can come up here, press home, material, and then you can go slate. And I think slate makes a pretty nice rock. That looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And now you can recolor it to anything. Say we want a green rock. That doesn't look very nice though. Let's make it gray or darker. Now the other things you can do are you can click, hold, and drag. You can also rotate using this rotate right here. You can change the size and you can move it around. Now the way you move around in Studio is the same way you move in game, but you can also use your scrolling wheel to go back and forth, back and forth. Now, there are a few other things that you're going to need to know for today's build. Today I'm going to have you build a pond. Pretty simple. And as we go, things will get more advanced. Like eventually I'll be showing him how to do scripting, so that'll be very
Oh
interesting.
no.
Yes, he's panicking if you couldn't hear
It's
him.
not going to turn out so well.
No, he says it's not going to turn out well. Anyway, so let's make a rock. And today you're going to be making a pond. So it's important to know how to make rocks and how to do a few other things. So in order to make rocks look good, generally you want them to be, since we're on time crunch, we'll do 2 to 3 pieces per rock, and you notice how I'm rotating them, right?
Yeah.
Did you see how I duplicated that? You press Control D after selecting it, and that duplicates. The other way, if you don't want to do that, is there's a duplicate button right here. So basically, that'll make good rock. What you would want to do is maybe copy, paste that rock, move it around, rotate it so that it looks good. But of course, that takes care of just the outside of the pond. You're also going to need to make water, right? I'm
Yeah.
not going to show you how to make water, but I will show you how to do this. In order to make your water look good, see these right here in the
Yeah.
in the properties? You can use reflectance and transparency. I recommend to not use reflectance, but transparency changes whether or not it's see-through. And of course, in most water, you can see through it. So that's a very useful tool. So that's all you need to know for today. Now, let's see what you can build with it. Give me just a second to remove all this. Now, we'll be back as soon as he's ready to start building. And
And we're back.
yeah, we're back. And now Kaylin here has the mic. I'm gonna go away for a little bit, and he's gonna call me. He's gonna pause the recording by doing that, not right now. And whenever sorry if there was a pause there, he didn't listen and he pressed pause anyway. He will come get me and tell me he's done, and we will evaluate what he was able to do. So I will be back whenever he calls me. All right.
Okay, now I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Okay, so I'm gonna put a part down. I'm gonna make it a little stub looking. Nope, I'm having so much trouble controlling. No, come on. Let's go. There we go. Going to do Control D. Rotate that. I'll do Control D again. This doesn't look like it's going to turn out so well so far. Go, and then now when I anchor, now, mm, okay, so now I'm going to go to material, and I am going to change it to, nope, I'm going to keep it. Now I'm going to duplicate, select, and okay, I guess that looks fine. Then Control D, just keep going with the circle. Control D, grab it, move it, Control D, Control D. This does take time is all I know. Building stuff in Roblox, all I know is that it takes a lot of time to figure out how to do it and what you're doing. Control D. Control D. Control D. Sorry I'm not being very talkative. Whenever I'm not talking, or whenever I'm doing something, and I get caught onto it, and so stop focusing on talking and work more on doing doing what I'm doing right now and don't talk. Okay. Control D. Control D. No, 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 no. Control D. Sorry everybody, I don't know how awkward that cut was, but I'm back. I made a little more progress. I'm almost done. I only have a few more pieces to work on and then I'll be done. And oops, I'm gonna cut that. Okay. I'll be back when I have some more progress done. Okay, I'm back. I'm almost done. I only have a few more finishing touches to do and then I'll be done. No, oops. Let me undo that. No, cut it. Okay, color you blue. And material. And I'm done. We fix no scale it. Okay, there. And I am done.
And we're back. Sorry, Kaylin may have made a little mistake, but anyway, he's finished and it's time for me to evaluate. Well, it's a good start.
Yeah.
A little bit of a flooding issue. Um,
Didn't know how to fix
there are rocks instead of bush. There are bushes that have
Right.
rock texture,
that.
but you gave it rock texture. Um, Interesting water. Couple things that I could see a little improvement here, but overall a pretty good build for your first ever time on Roblox.
No, not first ever.
On Studio, my bad. But now I'm going to build one and then we can compare. But don't worry guys, you don't have to sit through me building. I'm gonna cut back to when I do. Unfortunately, Kaylin will be long gone. You'll see him tomorrow in the next video by then. But you'll still see me. You'll still see the comparison. So yeah. Anyway, be back when I have that done. Alright, I'm back, and here's my pond. I kind of took Kaylin's idea with the bushes or grass, and I took some rocks and I put some grass on top of the rocks. Overall, this build took me about let's say 8 minutes. That's about what it was. For the water, what I did was I took some granite, colored it blue, and then on top of that put 2 layers of blue foil to create this nice water effect. Kind of makes it kind of gets a little depth and it kind of becomes less clear as it gets lower, and I think it looks pretty good. Kaylin's, it looks pretty good too, but forgive him. He's new, so kind of new, so there's definitely some errors here, but overall, it's not bad for his first time. I mean, I have a lot of experience, so that's how I created this. And also, in case you were wondering, I didn't do this on video, but I did show him how to anchor things. So yes, everything here is anchored, and it won't fall apart. So let's view this in testing mode for just a second. Which, by the way, if anyone knows how to fix this error, this happens in all the games I've made. For no apparent reason, my character does this. There are literally no scripts in this game whatsoever. Brand new. And my settings are the default, so unsure. Not sure why. But basically, and yes, this waters can collide, so if I wasn't floating right now, I would be within the water. And overall, I think it looks pretty good. These are both pretty good. Personally, I feel mine's better, but Kaylin did a pretty good job for his first time. Thank you for watching our first episode of Brain. I look forward to the game. I will be doing that on my own. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. That's why I may sound a little distant or unfocused. But anyway, see you next time. Goodbye!